Things are set up. Colors are still weird from Purple Guy. Purple Guy made colors weird, I think. But yeah, happy Friday. I have a headache, but I took stuff for it, so hopefully that should be kind of clearing out. And it's a normal headache. It's not a neck headache, which I haven't had in a while, so yay. It's just the old way my body hates me, not the new way it hates me. Let me see. Let me get this set up here. All right, so for today, I do not have a pattern. What I'm going to try to do today is do a very simple freehand. Actually, I found the bee that I want to make, which is basically this bee. I found it on the Instagram page where this free pattern is posted, this little guy. And I learned later from looking at Rain's Discord, he is not a cuttlefish, even though it's called a cuttlefish for the pattern. Astrid, hello. Bees. Even though the pattern's called cuttlefish, it's the Dumbo octopus. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Because like I was saying on stream, like it's really cute, but like it doesn't look anything like a cuttlefish. So it's a Dumbo octopus. That's what it is. So I've made 4. I've got these were the 2 that I made on stream, and then I have no self-control, so I made these 2 right after stream. Strim. So yeah, here's what I got so far. Yeah, today we're just kind of doing whatever. I'm going to freehand something that's basically like this. Trixie Stars, hello, welcome in. Welcome. Happy Friday. How are you doing? Got to pop to the shop. You'll be back real soon. All right, but we'll be making like this guy. But I was thinking of making it with the bigger Bernat blanket yarn. I really want to make it with this chenille yarn, which is a weight that's kind of between this and this. I don't have any brown or black in this chenille yarn yet, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it. So no chenille bees for right now, but I think we'll try this. I changed the way he looks just a tiny bit when I made him with Bernat Velvet, which is the same as what I was making on stream when I made these guys. Because I don't have eyes that are small enough. So I had to use 9mm eyes because 6mm would be too small. It would go right between the stitches. So I made him a little bit bigger than the picture makes it look like it should be. Whatever, we'll do stuff. It'll be great. It'll all work out somehow. The bee is cute before I go. He is cute. And yeah, again, it's not mine. And he's so simple too. It's not even anything that I could write up a pattern for. Since, let me find, I should have had this ready beforehand. So I don't have any pattern command set up this time. I know I always try to set up a pattern command. There we go. That's what I have to do. I have to go into my favorites, which is where I save this stuff so I don't forget, because I will. And things load slowly. All right, here we go. So let me set up the window, and I'm just showing you a picture of the bee really quick to show you what I'm doing. There we go. So yeah, these guys, like I was saying, he's a little bit bigger than them. I think I know exactly how they made them. I just don't have eyes that are small enough to work with that size. So I just grew the head out 1 round extra. So I believe in making these guys, whatever I'm pointing to over here. It should be 3 rows of growing out of the magic ring. You should be growing it to, I believe, 18 stitches. And it should be pretty easy. So yeah, like I said, I think I can figure out pretty easily how it's done. I might be eating my words later. I might totally mess up. But since it is such a simple, cute idea, there's no way that I can freehand it, write up a pattern, and then like pass it off as my own free pattern or anything. Since this pattern right here that this person made, they were apparently pattern testing for someone else who does sell this pattern on Etsy. So I don't want to step on any toes at all. So that's the thought process, if there ever was one. All right. But yeah, I just made him really quick this morning, so that's why he has an extra stripe in his belly, and he has the 6 legs instead of the 4 that they made. Um, I don't know which I like better. Like, I like the idea of having the 6 little legs. And I'll put some wings on him later too. I just want to do like 2 small magic circle white wings. But we'll do this for now. It looks like the pattern as it's being sold on Etsy, which I can grab for you too. Again, I don't want to step on any toes of people who have taken the time to design and create things. So while I am not using this pattern, I have not bought the pattern, I'm just freehanding based on how it looks. Here is the pattern if you would like to either buy it or look at some of the other stuff they've made. It was designed by Kay's Crochet Shop, and they have a really cute possum. Like, a super heckin' cute possum, which is also something I think I can freehand, and I want to try that eventually. So yeah. Like 6 more than 4. Oh, you like the 6 legs more than 4, to be honest? I think I do. I think when I make it again in this Bernat Velvet, I think I'll take these middle legs and I'll move them out to the side for 1 stitch to the side. So they won't be moved very much, but it'll kind of give the impression of like a rounder, cute belly. So yeah, we'll try it in Bernat Blanket, and it should go quickly. Who knows, given that this is a stream and I'm easily distractible. But then I can also try to do another one of these guys, and like I said, I can try to move his legs one out to the side. I think that would be cuter. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said before, I really like to share pattern links or like anyone who helps with tips or techniques or anything like that. I love to share resources. So yeah, again, even though I have not bought the pattern, I am not using the pattern. I've never used their patterns before, so I don't know how their formatting is or anything. But because I'm making this based on their pattern, I want to give credit. Yeah, and like I said, like it's such a simple pattern, and I like never mean that in a derogatory way, because often simple is really cute. Simple is just like a simplified, rounded, adorable figure, and they did a really good job designing it. So even when I call something simple, I never mean it in like a snooty, that didn't take you too long or anything way. Usually the simple things are the cutest. Oh, I haven't worked in Bernat Blanket in forever. Oh, why did I do this? I hate this. Okay. It'll be fine. Or also, they're probably using a hobby yarn. I was going to say it looks like what they're holding up on the Etsy sales page. I was going to say it looked like Bernat Blanket, but I bet you it's a hobby chenille yarn. It's just a fatter chenille yarn. So maybe like hobby, was it baby snuggle extra large or something like that. I know they have a few different weights. It's probably what they're using. But we'll see how this goes. I also use Bernat Blanket when I'm making the mushrooms, which I don't have any of right here, but I could go grab that in a second. Keep finding the first stitch. One doesn't need to complicate things from the... Exactly, yes, just like that. Yes, I just don't want it to be taken in a bad way when I say that a pattern is simple. Because, I mean, sometimes in the arts, depending on what you're doing and what you're making, sometimes it's much harder to simplify something down to its most basic parts and have it work and read perfectly. So sometimes it takes real work to simplify something. And I've got a mess of junks. Barely found the center pull in this before I hit start stream. Guess I should have worked it out the rest of the way. But, alright. All right, so there's 12. Okay. Hey, mixed signals? Signals? Do you say signals in a different way? Let me know so that I can call you by the appropriate name. But good morning. Thank you so much. This one is based off of a pattern. I'm freehanding it. I usually do signals is good. Awesome. Perfect. Let me chuck this in here and also save the link. There we go. I usually have a pattern command. I'm actually every single other time I've been working off a pattern. This is the first time I'm freehanding something based on a picture, and the picture I'm using is at the link there. It is being sold by the designer who is Kay's Crochet Shop for $3. I haven't bought it. It is simple. It is really cute. So that's what we're doing today. But welcome in. Happy Friday. So I freehanded this once when I used the smaller Bernat Velvet. And I haven't tried freehanding it with this yarn yet, and sometimes using a different weight yarn can throw things off. So we'll see if this works. It still could all go toes up. And if it does, we'll just do something else. It's Friday. We can do what we want. I feel lucky being able to understand how something is made without seeing a pattern, whereas someone you know does not have it easy. Many times they need both written and video. You've tried helping them to learn to work more in written form and not rely on videos as much. I kind of wish, I feel like I don't have the patience to work off videos because, is it Complicated Knots? I think it's Complicated Knots, has this amazing YouTube channel, and they have the cutest pattern, and they have so many, like the rainbow dart frogs. They have a bunch of different dragons, like different age dragons, but they're only available on YouTube for free. And then if you want the written pattern, I think you have to buy a PDF. I try not to buy a lot of things. I'm frugal. I'm stingy. But I don't follow videos well. I get frustrated because they either go too fast or too slow, and then they talk about a bunch of stuff, and I just want the pattern. So I wish I followed videos better. I'm kind of jealous of the people who just like follow a video totally happily. But you are right. Being able to follow a written pattern gives you a lot more freedom. It lets you work at your own pace. Makes the project more mobile. And you know, once you've worked on crochet enough, usually you do start to figure out how things are constructed. And you can either start freehanding, you can start designing your own things. It's really fun. Happy Friday! Thanks for sharing the link. You are not at a freehanding level yet. Technically, I should be able to freehand a lot more than I do, but I kind of enjoy just kind of, like when you follow a pattern, you can just, it feels stupid saying turn your brain off, but you know, you can coast. You can kind of coast along. Once in a while something might trip you up, but you know, you don't have to think it through too much. And that's kind of nice, especially since I do try to make a lot of things. I go to local markets and I sell locally. So it's kind of nice saving that time and being able to make a bunch of stuff if I just put like, you know, $5 down on a pattern. But that being said, I love free patterns and I love no-sew patterns. Aramit, your voice is gone. You watch the video and write it down. That's what I need to do if I'm watching a video. I try to write it down. Yeah, but again, that's like a patience thing with me because then I have to kind of, I can't even watch the video all the way through. I'll try to like skip in the video to where the instructions change. I have no patience. I have no patience. It's so bad. I'm sorry your voice is gone. Are you sick or did you have to do like a lot of like talking, like a loud presentation or something? Because that can sometimes suck your voice right out. All right, that's the last one there. So we're going to put in the end of round marker, and I'm using a J hook. It might be smart to switch to a K hook. We'll see. I use the J hook for my mushrooms, and it works well. But we'll see. Pausing is what gets to you, so taking notes to be able to work without the video and then refer back to the video. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yes. Zach, hello. I was just thinking about you. I was wondering how you were doing. I also haven't been able to see if anyone's been on Twitch lately because I've been away and haven't been watching Twitch, so I haven't even seen if you've done videos lately, but welcome in. Hey. There we go. Shout out to Zach. They are an awesome artist and have their own channel and are amazing. You should absolutely give them a follow. Ooh, I remember. I specifically wanted to ask you a thing, Zach. I'll ask when your clip's done. It's about Clip Studio. Oh, you haven't been streaming. Okay. Okay, well, how have you been? I hope things have been good. And Arame, you're sick. And you're mothered by the entire office. Aw. Aw, that's really sweet. Yeah, I saw the hot chocolate that you got. Man, I wish Tanya was my coworker. You got cheesecake, you got hot chocolate. It's amazing. Okay, so, Zach, do you use Clip Studio Paint or do you use Photoshop? I'm thinking Clip Studio Paint, but I could be super wrong. But one thing I've seen people do, and I haven't seen them explain it when they do it, is they have almost like I keep calling it like a noodle tool. So, like where's my stuff? Do I have no other pencils anywhere? Stupid. All right. Whatever. So yeah, so anyway, you just use your one stylus tool and you draw a line, but when you draw that line, it comes out, like two parallel lines. So like if I was drawing a yarn ball or something like that, then I wouldn't have to draw every individual line, and have them all match up. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or does that make no sense? Because it might make no sense. But do you know what that is? And do you know how I do it? Is that a special brush that I would need to set up or buy? Or anyone else who knows? I really want to do that. I think I've seen you use that tool though. I can't remember in what, but I think I saw you use the tool. Maybe not. Okay. That was the thing. Hopefully it made sense. Oh, your mother said she writes down the recipe. Yay! My Tanya, you're not sharing. You're not sharing the wonderful person who makes the cheesecake and the hot chocolate. Aw. I'm glad people are looking out for you, though. That feels good. Photoshop, Fire Alpaca, and Mango Studio. Oh, you haven't tried Clip Studio. All right. So cute. Thanks, Bomber Crafts. I am freehanding based on this picture, which I originally found in the Instagram page of the little Dumbo octopus. We called it a cuttlefish last time, but I realized later it's a Dumbo octopus. That's why it has the big ears, and it doesn't look like a cuttlefish at all, even though that's what it was called. So the person who made this also had that on their Instagram page, and they were pattern testing for the person I just put in the chat. So it's not expensive. It's only $3, but I'm trying to freehand it anyway because it looks pretty simple. So this one worked out well. We're trying it in Bernat Blanket now. Let's see. Are those yarn zombies? Yes. I'm trying to think of other sticker ideas. So I'm just trying to like sketch down things really quick. So I like him. I don't know how to make that work as well. And I don't know how to do shambling legs. So I'll have to think about it. But I kind of like that one. What else? Oh, that was the yarn spider that I was talking about. And I don't know if I can make that work as well as it did in the vague fuzzy image in my head. But yeah, trying to think of some stuff. And I'm trying to keep my sketchbook next to me because I've been wanting to draw more. I've just had a thought come in my head and I'm like, oh, I should draw that. But I'm in the middle of crocheting and then I never stop crocheting and draw the thing. So I'm trying to make it easier for me to draw the thing. Tessalina, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Let's see, those are ridiculous. Love it. Hefty Cat, welcome in. Your new job. You're not allowed to be on your phone, but you're sneaking. I hope your new job is amazing. I hope you have a wonderful day. And welcome in. And Bombercrafts, you probably would do the same thing. When you know basics, is an obvious pattern, no need to buy. Exactly, like I was saying before, it's a really simple pattern, and I don't mean anything mean when I say simple. It is adorable. It is so round and roly-poly and adorable. So simple is good. It's cute. And Zach, you think they do sell brushes. In Fire Alpaca, it's called Edge Pen. And stroke layer setting. See, there is a setting in CSP that I can't remember the name for it. It's been really hard. I have used Photoshop ever since 2002, and just last year I started using Clip Studio Paint, and it's been so weird making the transition because they have similar things, but they're in different places with different names, and yeah, I'm trying to think if there's like a specific pen tool, and there must be, but darned if I know. Basil, welcome in. Hello, hello. Let me catch up. It's expensive for small businesses to buy patterns all the time. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So $3 isn't bad for a pattern at all. But I still try not to buy every single pattern I love because I would be super broke then. Yeah, Yarn Spider. I had that idea when I was when we were away in Pittsburgh, and I didn't have anything near me to even draw it out. So that I made sure I sketched out before I forget. But I'll play with it and see how I can make it work better. I would like to, the goal now is before the holidays, is to have some sticker stuff designed and made, hopefully. Your boss has given me speech ban and pumped you full of vitamin pink. Oh, that is sweet. They're like looking out for you. I love that. Yarn Spider is cute. Thank you. Hefty Cat, you'll be here and there. They can't fire me. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Hefty Cat. You have a cubicle. You have a cubicle and everything. Do you get to decorate your cubicle? But happy birthday, Hefty Cat. Are you doing fun things? Are you eating fun food? Eating fun birthday food is one of the most important parts of birthday having. Fun birthday food. You started drawing again on your iPad. It's been pug illustrations. Oh yeah, I realized after I signed off, you had posted a picture of your cute little pug. Your pug. Look at these babies. Yeah, so Bombercrafts, and I need to start doing some shout outs too. We need to do a shout out for Bombercrafts in a minute. Just in case, I don't think any mods are here right now, but just in case. Bombercraft is a new little baby pug. Look at these little babies. So cute. So cute. It's so cute. So yeah, I would have shared this yesterday if I'd seen them appear in Discord, and we're remedying that now. So you all get your dose of adorable baby pugs. Oh, look at a little T on her chest. That's so cute. Oh, and Nervous Corbett, the bunnies are back in our yard. That's fun. My in-laws had wild bunnies nesting in their yard for a few years in a row. I don't think they've seen anything lately, but for a few years in a row, there'd be baby bunnies. And one time they accidentally found the little den, the little nest where the babies were when they were mowing. And everyone was fine. Everyone was fine. It just, the mower somehow like took off that top like layer of fluff that the mother bunny leaves when she goes. So she like puts something in the way so things can't get into the den. So it took that out, and when my father-in-law kind of peered down in, there were like 4 little baby bunnies all smooshed in there. So he just replaced it and then mowed wide around it so he didn't, disturb them. Oh, it's so cute. That's cute. Yes, you're gonna decorate it, and you brought pie to work. What kind of pie? That's a very important question. I don't have bunnies in my yard. That one was Nervous Corvid. Nervous Corvid has bunnies. You were told to leave early today and get some rest. Yes, that is good advice. Good advice. Yeah, baby buns. They're so cute. When I was a little kid, we had some was it Netherlandorf bunnies? And my rabbit had 2 sets of litters, like little baby bunny litters. And they're the tiniest, cutest, most ridiculous little things in the world. So cute. Is it an Ohio thing? Peanut butter and chocolate. What? 1 slice of key lime, 1 slice of Buckeye. What? Buckeye is peanut butter and chocolate. I mean, it sounds amazing. I like peanut butter and chocolate things. I've never heard that in like pie form before, and I've never heard Buckeye. But yeah, Buckeye is a Midwest thing, and I don't know anything about Buckeye. You think your boss is not my boss? She is my office mom. Aw. Oh, I need to change color. And this is actually still coming out smaller than I thought it would. So I probably should. If I do this again in burlap blanket, I'll use a K-hook. It's a little shrimpy. More moms for you, yes. Yes, you have office baking mom, Tanya, and office boss mom. That's amazing. All right, so this time I'm actually following. So what did I say? I said I wanted to do, there's 6 in the front and 8. I want to do 5 around before I start stuff. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Right, 6, 7, 8. We did 18, so that should be good. We'll see. This is an experiment. Like I said, everything can go horribly off the rails, and that will be okay. I'll be fine. Mixed signals, you found a few folks outside Ohio who know it. You think it's mostly an us thing. It sounds good. I don't know about it, but I would happily eat it. All right, he's got that. Go. And the other thing I wasn't sure about from the pattern, but what I did on this is I did a row of yellow before I decreased, so I think I'll try that again on this. We can rip it out if we need to. We'll see. Now your colleague forced you to eat lunch. Acts as if I've forgotten it's 3 p.m. again. Not true. I would never do that. It is very hard for me to forget food times. Right, so looking at this, see, it looks so tight. I'm hoping that the stuffing will loosen it up a bit. I think it will, but I don't know how much. But again, we'll see. It'll be great. It'll be fine. All lies. Fake news. Oh, man. This broke. What's up with that, Burnett blanket? Rude. Never had that happen before. And I'm actually not working with it that tightly. I'm blaming the yarn on that one, guys. Blaming the yarn. Huh. Must have been a weird weak spot. There. Huh. Ooh, and I was thinking, when we see how this guy turned... Oh, yeah, it was some weird weak spot, because they've already tied in a bit there. Ah, Bernat, really? You're as bad as Lion Brand. Lion Brand is pretty bad about this stuff. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, still 6. Got it. It's kind of cute. Looking a little better now that I have his legs in. Looked longer before. Delivering files to the judge. Wish you luck. Oof. Good luck. Judges sound scary. Oh, 3 and 4. All right, let's see. I guess we'll try maybe a 10mm eye. Hoist. Do the thing. This fuzzy yarn. All right. All right, I'm done wrestling. Let's try out some eyes. Here's what we got so far, and hopefully it'll shape up a little bit. I thought it'd be much bigger than him. But yeah, I'm sure what was in the link. Now I'm pretty sure they used that, the extra large baby snuggle from Hobby. And next time I do this with Bernat blanket, I will use a K-hook. And that'll fix some things. Or I might just keep doing it in Bernat blanket, in velvet, Bernat velvet, because he's pretty cute. I like him. But we can make one of him. The other thing that I was thinking we could try is to make one of the little Timothy possums. And he is a paid pattern that I did pay for. I think he was like $2.80. Like he was a pretty cheap little paid pattern, and he works up really quickly. And he's cute. Super cute. No, I don't know, but I think I might want to do 12mm eyes, or these guys. Well, that's 10. I think 12 is too big. How is a baby chicken called? A chick. In English, a baby chicken is a chick. All right, here's the 12mm eyes. Kind of like the smaller ones better. I guess it'll work. I'm afraid that it'll kind of get like sucked into the fabric because they're so small. So small. Oh, and you know, I said I was going to do shout outs and I never did. So, absolutely make sure we do a shout out for Bomber Crafts. Bomber Crafts, usually see them crocheting. They also knit and design things and have amazing pets. Bomber Crafts is the one who has those 2 cute little pug dogs. And the one is brand new. Brand new baby pug. It's kind of cute. I can't remember which cat is which. Unfortunately, there's 3 cats. I can't remember which is which, but they are adorable and the sweetest. Chick doesn't sound cute somehow. I don't know. I've never thought of the cuteness of the word. I don't know. Check. And Shanigans was in here earlier. Shanigans does woodworking, wood turning, and
Albatross, do they come up and they're like, do you have live, laugh,
ooh, those
love?
are the pens
like,
that he makes down there in the corner. And is probably has been in high production mode for our market seasons. Makes some really good stuff. Let me think. If anyone else streams and would like a shout out, let me know. I know I did Zach and we did Bomber and Shanigans. So let me know if you're a streamer. We'll do a shout out. I need to get more stuffing. I'm so super duper almost out of stuffing. Ooh, Deadly Mouse. Deadly Mouse. Let's see. Shout out for Deadly Mouse. Thanks for letting me know. And sorry, I don't think I've shouted you out before. I don't think I knew you were a streamer. Ooh, diamond painting. Butterflies. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Deadly Mouse. Give Deadly Mouse a follow. Oh, with a skull. That's what it is. Butterflies with a skull. That looks really neat. And mixed signals, you mean to stream, but there's always something else that comes up. I get that. I get that. Plus, when I was thinking of streaming, it took me a while just to like work up, one, the courage to stream, but I'm so glad I did. I have so much fun. Also just trying to tell myself that there might be people who actually want to sit and watch crochet, because I love to sit and watch crochet. I love to sit in on other crocheters and fiber artist streams, and even though it's something that I love, it still surprises me that other people love it too. But it's wonderful that they do. In Germany, we add a chen to everything to make the word sweeter. Everything is cute. Oh, okay, so chen in Germany, and like in Spanish, I know like ita or ito. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Your stream is calming. Oh, thank you. You have it on when you're working. It helps a lot. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I love streaming. Another hurdle for me is I know a lot of people like are surprised by how their voice sounds, because something about how your voice like vibrates inside your own skull. You hear your voice differently than other people do who live outside your own skull. Do not like my voice, so that was one of the hurdles. But apparently it's not a deal breaker, so that's good. I'm jealous of people who just have like these like gorgeous like resonant voices. One of my friends has a voice like that. I mean, like they should just be like a professional narrator, something. They need to talk for a living. They have the most beautiful voice. Fee-chan, oh, thank you. Basil, same. Even though you can't usually crochet along, it's really chill to watch and listen while you work. Yeah, I usually try to watch something similar to what I'm doing. So like like to watch like a crocheter or a knitter when I'm crocheting or knitting, whatever. But the other thing that I've noticed is when I want to draw and I'm trying to get myself into like you can do this, you can draw, you remember how. If I have an art stream up, that'll kind of give me a little kick in the pants. And I want to do what the cool people are doing, so I'm more likely to start drawing. Actually, I was watching Starfish Face. That's who they are, Starfish Face. 2 days ago, they were doing this really cute digital like line art drawing, and just the lines were so, I wanted to lick them. I wanted to lick the lines because they were just so smooth and buttery and beautiful. And it made me want to draw. So yeah. We need to finish. Show you. I got stuff done. So I need to work on the kind of the, the reflections and stuff in the pool. I need to do a little bit more like detail work on the tree. I've just started a bit. And this is more like what the colors are. Colors are a little more like this up here. But we're getting there. I'd like to have it done by the end of the day. Ooh, where did you come from? Huh. I'd like to have it done by the end of the day. Then I can scan it in. I can do any little like digital tweak cleanup stuff that I need to do. And yeah, then I turn it into the company and get money, which is great. So yeah, again, like the colors are more like this. And I only start, here it is. I only started like kind of doing some of the shading and colors in the water over there. So I have to do it clearly all the way over here. Just adding details basically at this point. Yeah, and then we turn it into the company, who are run by an amazing couple, and it will be turned into a little 2.5 by 3.5 collectible art card for the Classic Mythology 4 set put out by Pernith Studios. The licking emote. Yes, Zach, that's what I wanted to do to this line art. It was lickable. It was lickable. Ugh, that hair. Tomorrow your hair will be dyed. Are you going for fun colors or like a natural looking color that you prefer? Aw, thank you, Zach. I love how you color. If I could color digitally like you, I would be doing so much more with my tablet. And I know it's practice. It's practice, and then you get better at a thing. But man, colors are still hard for me. Even after years and years of practice, 4 years of art college, colors are like, what are colors? Oh well. We get by. We get by. The other thing I've been trying to figure out, and was thinking about it again yesterday, is if I'm going to put more money into more alcoholic markers. And if I'm going to put money into alcoholic markers, that means I have to do more with them. I have to make sure I use them and the money was worth it. But the problem is, because some of my markers have gone dry, some of them I no longer have refills for, and I don't have an easy way to buy refills anymore. I'm less likely to make the art because I don't have good materials to make the art. So, gotta think that through. What sort of drawing tablets do you all use? And Zach has a 20-year-old Wacom Graphire tablet. I remember this conversation. Naomi, you do it at home after a visit to the hairdresser. We would be insolvent. Oh my god, hairdressers charge so much money. So yeah, I cut my own hair at home. The 2 times I dyed my hair, I did it at home. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. That sounds like fun. It's really fun to change something about your hair, and then you just feel like fresh and new. Whether it's a cut or a color or whatever. Yeah, so about the tablet. I had been using a Intuos 2 tablet. I still have it over there, because I can't throw anything away, because I am who I am. And it's no longer compatible with the computers that I use. So yeah, I'd been using an Intuos 2 that I got in 2002. And just last year, I have it right here, I got is it XP pen? Yeah, XP pen. It's a 13-inch. I don't remember the exact model. I can look it up for you if you really want. I'm enjoying it. Last time I used it though, I have to figure out how to. I have to turn it back to the whatever mirror mode or whatever, so both my computer screen and the tablet show the same image rather than having it set up as two separate monitors. The last time I used it, for some reason, it randomly did like two separate monitors, and that's only a problem for me because this XP Pen tablet, I can't get the colors to match what the colors really are. So the colors always seem off on this XP Pen tablet. So I like to set my screen up as like mirroring the same image or showing the same image on both the tablet and the screen on my monitor, because then I get a better sense for what color I'm actually using. And I mean, you know, maybe if I was a little more tech savvy, I could figure out how to fix the color issue, and then I wouldn't have that problem. And then it would be nice to have it set up as two separate monitors. So, you know, you'd have your reference image up on your main computer monitor, and then you work on the tablet. I am no longer computer savvy, and it hurts my heart a little bit, but it's the truth. So sad. I think they can be, but I don't remember. I don't remember what I did. So I did it soon after I got it, which was September, which doesn't sound long ago, but for my brain it is. So yeah, you can do something to calibrate it. I don't remember what exactly, and I don't remember if there's like an extra step that I can do to overhaul the colors completely. So I'd just been like stepping around that responsibility by using like the mirrored screen. Like, why fix something when you can avoid it altogether? Silly. Yeah, Zach, that totally happened to me. I used to be good with this stuff. I used to be like actually really good, like better than average. You know, in the early 2000s, and now nothing, man. I am useless. I am really useless, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I don't like to be that person. The color thing's so annoying. You have the same issue with your slightly newer than 20 years, Wacom. And Arame hairdresser is one of the lowest paid professions in Germany. Oh. Hey, Janny! Welcome in! Let's a shout out, Janny. Bidoop. All right, shout out for Janston Pickle. I did look back at your VOD, and it was amazing. So thank you for giving me that tip. That was really fun. All right, so we got the little bee guy here. Smaller than I want. He'd be bigger. Thought he'd be bigger. All right, yeah, let's just give him a mouth and little thing. I think I will try to make him again. I will use a larger hook, the next size up, and I think that will make a difference. It will make enough of a difference. It will be worth it. You want to have a 20-minute ramble on the piano? Go, and hopefully the sound is still working on the clips. Let me see if I can find a musical clip. So we'll do another clip for Janny because we can. And that was also happening on yesterday's stream. Nice. Nice. So yeah, so if you're not following Janston Pickle, why aren't you following Janston Pickle? He has an amazing song list, and I want that there. Amazing song list. He does electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and keyboard. Wonderful vocals. Kazoo, ukulele. But yeah, he's a great song list and is just a wonderful person. So absolutely, fully recommend you check out Janston Pickle. Wee. There we go. Yeah, like I told you originally, Janny, when I was in your stream, I thought I was only going to be gone for about an hour for my daughter's ukulele lesson. And it had to be rescheduled because we usually do Wednesdays. He had a like last minute gig come up on Wednesday and was wondering if we could move it to Thursday. And I'm like, yeah, like if you have a paid gig, then do it. Do it. So we can absolutely reschedule. So he told me he had, I don't know, like between, was it 3 and 4. And we usually do a half-hour lesson for kiddo. So I said 3 to 3:30 would be great. And he never responded to my email, which made me a little nervous, but I didn't want to nag him. So we showed up at 3. She peeked in the little doorway, like the little window, just to see if he was in there. And he was working with another kid. So he came out and was like, oh, did you guys come early? No. Apparently he meant to type that he was available at 4, but that's not what he typed. So we had to run around and do errands and then come back at 4. And that's my boring story about yesterday. But because of that, I got to buy some more yarn because the yarn store is right around the corner. Oh darn. Oh, speaking of yarn, if you're in the US, local yarn store day is supposed to be Saturday. So if you have a local yarn store and you are fiber artsly inclined, check out your local yarn store. Like maybe check out their website or Facebook page. Most of them are doing sales of some kind. I know a lot of local yarn stores will give out free patterns with purchases, with like yarn purchases on local yarn store day. But look it up because apparently that's this Saturday. So I need to check it out too. Kiddo got her ukulele lesson, which is way more. No. Man, she's frustrated with ukulele. She has no timing. No timing. Should have said that quieter. I think they're off at the soccer field, my husband and my daughter, but just in case. Timing. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of exercises I can do to help her with that, because she still wants to do ukulele, but just trying to figure out what would be most helpful. And she doesn't like practicing. Does not like practicing, which is a problem, because then you don't get better. Oh well. All right, so I'm going to use this for the little antennas, because he's just a tiny bee. All right, so this guy's basically done. Should I guess we have options. I could do another cuttlefish because I have 2 big cuttlefish. So here's the one that I did on stream, the screen guy. The little pink one I did on stream, and then I did a small purple and a big purple. Thank you for my spider sticker. I need to do more spider things. More spider things. So yeah, I could do another Dumbo octopus, even though the pattern is called cuttlefish. It's a Dumbo octopus. Which is a free pattern. I can share the link. So we can do him. We could do a Timothy possum, who is this guy, and he's really stinking cute too. Very cute. Very small. Or we could do another bee. I could do another Bernat Velvet bee and move the little legs to the side, like I said I was going to do. All these things are options. Antenna 1. He's heckin' cute. He is heckin' cute. I think I have 6 of the little possums made so far. One thing I haven't done yet, I've used the Bernat Velvet, the smaller yarn like that to make him. I have enough of the chenille yarn. I could make one of him using the chenille yarn now. So we could do that. We got options. 2, 3, 4. Possum gets your vote. That sounds good to me. All right, we could try a chenille possum. Because like I said, when I was starting out this guy, the different yarn weights sometimes will change. It will change the shape just enough. Like you can see this guy isn't, he's a little more like vertically inclined. I wanted him to be chubbier. And I think I can get that if I use a bigger hook. But yeah, sometimes changing yarn weights can actually change the overall shape of things too. In ways you didn't count on. But we'll give it a go. All right. And I actually pulled out all the yarn that I need for the possum just in case. Felt like ages, but you're back. Did you get good stuff? I hope you got good stuff. And treats. Treats are very important. All right. This looks like he put them on the second row here. I guess. So we'll do that. I'll be in trouble if I forget. The little, not little, but the dragon picture that my daughter had me post in Discord. She made me promise to show it and share it. She finished it up and she gave me the picture, and I am to show it to everyone on stream today. So I shall. Let me tie this up here and I'll get her finished dragon picture. I need to tuck his little stitches back. Dragon, yes. My daughter is obsessed with wolves and dragons. And is usually drawing one or the other or both. Goodness. Alright, yeah, K-hook next time. I think that'll make him a little bit chubbier, like I want him to be. No, I'm just going to cut this because screw it. There. You went off on a 20-minute or so tangent. Yes, and I watched the VOD, Astrid, so I got to... So here's this with the actual colors, because my desk cam always just destroys colors. So here's the colors, and here's the image. Ooh. This is what she spent most of our trip working on the pencils, and she did a lot of it in the car, which I could never draw in the car, ever. It would drive me crazy to draw in the car. But she is shockingly steady when she's drawing in the car. I don't know how she does it. So then she got home, she used her microns to ink, and then her Prismacolor pencils. But she's pretty good at blending. I actually don't like using Prismacolor pencils. I don't like how waxy they are. I have a brand I like better. But I know Prismacolors are supposed to be like the gold standard of, or at least they used to be. I think there's, ooh, what's the name of it? Not Arteza. What is it? I don't know. There's another really amazing brand. I can't think of it. I have it saved on Amazon too. Anyway. Yeah, the shading on this, she is good with details. I suck at details. I think it's a patience thing. I really think I have a huge patience problem that I haven't acknowledged until like just this decade. But yeah, no, she can just zero right in on the details and do the stuff that I never took the time to do in my stuff. And like I've said before, she is she's at least like a full year ahead of where I was when I was a kid in drawing. So she is at the end of 4th grade. Actually almost 2 years, because I think around the beginning of 4th grade I was looking at some of the things she was doing, and a lot of what she does are things that she has kind of discovered herself. So, you know, it's just trying things out, seeing what works, which is how I learned too. But, you know, no major like art classes or anything like that. And where she was at the beginning of 4th grade was stuff that I specifically remember figuring out at the end of 5th grade. So she's like, yeah, basically 2 years ahead of where I was. She's good, actually. I'm biased, but she's good. I need to move this forward a little bit. You're not good at color, only black and white. I have always said that I think in lines. I have always stumbled when it comes to color. And like I said, I went to a 4-year art college, and I've taken all the color theory and stuff, and like I can get it. I can make it work. I could do my color theory assignments. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm not colorblind. I don't have, you know, there's no physical reason. It's just me and color don't click. Hefty Cat Copic. She was using Prismacolor colored pencils on hers. I use Copic markers when I'm doing my stuff. Well, Copic, I have a little bit of Prismacolor, and now I have some like store brand stuff from Joann's and Michael's and stuff too. It's just a jumble here on the desk. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Yay. Bigger hook. It should make him a little fatter, which will be cute. We want a happy fat bumblebee. Zach, tell her she's awesome. Oh, thank you. Yes, I absolutely will. Well, she specifically wanted me to share this. And anytime that there is a redemption or a redeem for sketch on stream, she always makes sure that she sketches one too. So you get a twofer. There. He'll be cuter, fatter. Cuter, fatter. Right. Yeah. He just kind of looks like a little pill right now. Cuter, fatter, and if I can't do that with the size of the hook, I can just increase another row. But I'm 98% sure this is the correct row count for what the original maker did. Hey, a treat! Thank you! I didn't even bring treats over. Let me get a treat. Thank you, Arame. There we go. Let's get these. I know, I want the chubby bees. Chubby. The chubby. Thank you. Oh, this is the stuff that I don't think I can get anymore. I have to figure out where I can get these now. But thank you. It's my last box. Last box. Oh, happy little bee sketch request. Uh-oh. I know, as soon as I said that, I was just like, I didn't mean anyone had to do this. I was just saying, because I was boasting about my daughter. This is good. Good. I've heard people say they have it at their Aldi's, and I don't have an Aldi's that's easy to get to. If I drove out to Michael's, and then, which is far away, and then I drove a little further, I could get to an Aldi's. So I've heard that before about Aldi's, and I need to make sure I check sometime, because they are good. I like them. I like them a lot. Bees are your favorite after sloths. I like bees. I always, when my daughter was little, I made sure that she wasn't afraid of bees. You know, like, obviously you don't go and, like, touch them and kiss them, but, you know, don't be afraid of them. Because there are just so many people that, like, see a bee and, you know, freak out. And she was fine until she made friends at elementary school and they all freak out. And so she started freaking out too. And I don't know how to undo that. It was really sad to see that happen. And she's never been stung in her life. Oh well. All right. A cute little bee. I don't know what to do. Bumblebees are cute. Yes. Yeah. No, wasps and yellow jackets and stuff. They can just go eat a bowl of suck. Yeah. Yup. I've been stung by those before. My first sting was when I was really little. I think I was like 4, but I remember it. I was running around barefoot and I stepped on one and my foot swelled up like crazy. And of course the bee didn't do so well either, obviously, since I smashed it with my foot. But yeah. Still like bees though. Alright, I don't know what kind of bee to make. There's like a bunch of little kind of bee bodies I could make. I'm just trying to think if I want to give him like a full like body and head and have what should the bee be doing? It's a happy little bee. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh yeah. Yup. And then it's fun when you find the ground wasps, which my mom did once. I think I was a teenager. I was a kid. I was still living at home, and she was mowing the lawn, and apparently she mowed and stepped right over like a whole thing of ground wasps. And she was wearing like long pants, like blue jeans, and they just went up her pant legs. Yeah. A tea drinking bee. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can tilt this a little bit. I need one of those like tilted desks. We had those at college and I miss them so much. Actually, do we want... I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Wait, I don't even remember what fancy teacup handles look like. I think they're rolled on the top and pointy at the bottom. I don't know. I have a giant mug. I don't know what fancy teacups look like. It's hard to sketch off the top of your... I know, and I've gotten so bad at it. Like back when I was in high school, in college, I would be sketching all the time. I never had to think about what I was going to draw. I would just... my pencil would hit the paper and I would just go. And that's what the sketch request thing was kind of intended to do. It's just... if you all can suffer through it, it's supposed to kind of get me maybe a little looser again, so that I'm like, okay, yeah, I can totally do that, whatever. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sure that handle looks really dumb. Oh well, okay. I'll clean this up after I'm done too. Please don't. I'm kind of scared of it. Like if it hasn't been done in a while, I'm kind of like, oh, no one's done sketch request in a while. But then when it is redeemed, I'm like, oh no, someone redeemed sketch request. This is the worst. Who put that in here? But yeah, this is the kind of dumb stuff, or not dumb, like this kind of silly random stuff that I would put in my sketchbooks all the time. And yeah, I don't know how to make my brain work like that anymore. But that yeah, and Zach, I fully intend to do some of Anthony Wheeler's prompts, the Friday prompts. And it's Friday again, so maybe the prompt this week will speak to me. But like seriously, Zach, every week, there's a artist, Anthony Wheeler. Let me grab the thing, and I'll do a shout out for Anthony Wheeler. Oops. Actually, let's just do this, and we will get a clip. That works even better. There we go. Hopefully that throws a clip in there. So like every Wednesday there's a certain prompt. I think every Friday there's a certain prompt. There. And then he'll share everything that's posted in his Discord. Not do it. Oh, there it is.
People that we see constantly. I'm gonna miss people here, but like Tab and Delaney and Tiffany, Shojay, Kevin, yeah, Zoltan, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, these are people that we see in a lot of other people's streams and constantly supporting from all avenues and angles. And I think that's, I don't know. Again, the community here is just rad. It's super great.
Aw, that was super. I was actually thinking about giving like a little warning that, like when Braid Mage comes in, like it can be a spicy clip. It could be a spicy clip from Anthony Wheeler too. But yeah, I do a lot of lurking there. Actually, I need to close that tab. I'm just gonna start playing stuff. There we go. So yeah, he does a lot of I can't think of the word for it. Whatever, to like help you with just ideas, loosening up, general illustration tips and techniques and character design. It's really cool. It's nice. Oops, and I missed a lot of chat. I'm really sorry. Is taking a Beeble bath. Dan, oh, welcome in. Your dad's yard had an underground beehive at one point growing up. Just bees though, right? So like generally they're leaving everyone alone. You had to dig it up. Oh no, dig it up and burn it. It's a safety issue. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be neat, but yeah, I'd be nervous with an underground. Yeah, at the very least, you'd have to try to like rehome them or something. But yeah, way better than ground wasps. You've missed out the last couple of weeks yourself. Oh, that's what I was going to say originally, is that week after week, I have completely failed to do the Friday prompt, and like it's all because like, oh, it doesn't speak to me, like I don't have ideas, or I don't feel like drawing that. And like no matter what the prompt is, Zach just completely knocks it out of the park. Like it's just so, it's cool and it's fun, and it's like a fun original idea, or it's like, a little bit of a twist on it. And I'm jealous, Zach. That's what I'm saying. I'm jealous. That's exactly what I'm saying. Also, apparently, I still make the same face that I'm drawing. I just realized I had like a dumb smile as I was drawing the smile. I haven't thought about that in a while either. Because that was definitely something that I thought about when I was drawing in my college classes. Which, if you're just drawing someone smiling, that's not too weird, because you're just sitting there like, drawing. But when you're drawing someone with like a primal scream, that could be a little weirder. Artist problems, guys. Artist problems. All right. Ooh, another thing that I've been doing, partly just to like have fun interactions with my daughter, but also to loosen up a little bit, we have a whiteboard in our kitchen, like a pretty big whiteboard, and we've been using it to like plan trips. We've been using it to like write down all the dates for my daughter's soccer games and everything, just so it's like out there in the communal space. And we've started doing this like back and forth whiteboard, not totally like a battle, but like I started with like my cat who is super food obsessed, and so like I would draw my cat doing something with food, and then she would do something that would like take the food away from the cat. And so at least once a day, usually more than once a day, we check the whiteboard and we like, you know, change or add whatever we want to do to our part of it, and we keep responding to each other on the whiteboard and drawings, and it's been so fun. That has been super fun. You still do that, the faces with the drawing? All right. All right, and after stream, I will tell my daughter the prompt, and she will also do a picture. I'll post them both in Discord afterwards. Art tennis, yeah, like, yeah, we're not doing like like battle. Just sounds more violent than it usually is, usually. But art tennis, actually, yes, that. Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh, stream elements. That, yeah. What we figured out, when you do a shout out for someone who is not currently in chat, the clip will work. If anyone wants the link, the direct link to Anthony Wheeler's thing, can you just click the name? No, you can either, you know, obviously copy paste the name and find them on Twitch, or I can get the link. I'll grab the link and I'll put it in chat. Anyway, if someone is not in chat and you do a shout out to them, my clip will work, which is what I wanted. I wanted to do a quick clip to his stuff. But the link goes to me if the person is not in my chat. So I don't know how to fix that. But that's what seems to happen. If you're in my chat, then the link goes to you. You watch someone called Kasem on Twitch. That sounds familiar. Maybe I'm just thinking of Casey Kasem because I'm super old. But Kasem does free anatomy lessons and stuff on Twitch. I want to see that. Kasem. All right, I'm putting that in a tab so that I can grab that later, because I can always use anatomy. Oh, I do follow them. Yeah, I do follow them. I haven't seen any of their videos in a while. But yes, I follow them. He's an illustrator. Yeah. Oop. There we go. Jenny, you had the same issue with Stream Elements. Shout out. Did you fix it, or did you just use a different platform like Cruise Control for a shout out? You just checked, and you did fix it. Oh, I'll have to look into that then. Because I remember it took me a little bit to get like the, feels silly calling it coding, because it's not, but to like get the actual like weird little like subject keywords or whatever that make things happen when you want them to happen. It took me a while to get those right to make the shout outs work. Oh, thank you, Janny. I know you did it one time, and I think I used the one that you gave me. Either that, or I used it as like a jumping board. So either I jumped the wrong way, or you changed it after. Either one's possible. Thank you, though. There, and I am caught up. Okay. I don't think I've skipped over on anyone. Okay, little happy bee. That's the bee. Another thing I can't do is plants and flowers. Like I would just do like a bunch of like rosy roses on here. but I can't. So look, you can have some angry blobs. I need serious reference images if I'm doing things like flowers, because I am hopeless. I am super hopeless with flowers. My college roommate could just make up these like really cool plants and flowers just off the top of her head, and I was so jealous. So jealous. By the way, she makes a super awesome not safe for work webcomic. Didn't mean to give you admin work to do. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, I wasn't reading it as complaining or anything. Just like you said, it sounded like you were just letting me know. And I don't need things to be fancy on stream, but I do want things to work correctly. So if something isn't working correctly, I do want to try to fix it. Where's my stuff? 2H, 3B. Ooh. That's... ooh. I will give you the link. And I will also say that the person who makes this, like, I really don't think it's public knowledge who my roommate was or anything. But anyway, they write it under a pen name. I am careful not to give any information about this person. So again, it is not safe for work. There are a lot of naughty bits. There's a lot of demon sex and stuff. But here's the link. Not safe for work again. Don't yeah. Use this information for good. And enjoy. Scrolled. Just DM'd you. Thank you. I will check that out, and I will try to fix that after stream. Because that would be really cool to have that actually work. One thing I was super excited about when I got my my tablet that actually has the monitor in it and everything, so display tablet, is that I can rotate it. Because when I had the Intuos, you can't rotate it. You can, but you're looking at the monitor, you're drawing on the tablet, and everything's wonky. So you could rotate it, but then obviously the screen doesn't rotate to match. Anyway, when you're doing curves, it really helps to be able to rotate things, and then you can make the curve so that it... yeah, man, words are a problem today. That sucks. Words were not a problem on Wednesday. Anyway, the way that your wrist is hinged and everything, you can do certain curves better at certain angles, and you have more control when we've got a certain angle on it. Yeah, they have a nice style. You like finding new to me artists? Yes. This I can't remember when this was started. It's been years and years and years, and I also do remember when they first started the webcomic, it was very sketchy. I'm trying to remember. It might have been scanned pencil pages, and now it's all digital. And what they started doing a few years ago, and I don't know if they continued to do it, is they started to remake the first pages because you know how webcomics are. When the artist starts the webcomic, they're good. They're good. And as they pour their heart and soul into the webcomic over years and years and years and years, their art improves because they're arting all the time. And, they start to find out different tricks that work and, all these different things. So anytime that you're reading a webcomic that lasts for like years and years and everything, the style will change. Usually they improve a lot. So the first pages never look like the current pages. So if you go and start from the beginning, I think what will happen is you'll have some updated pages. Then I think it switches back to the original art after like several pages. But yeah, no, it's awesome. And I've seen them improve throughout. Like, there's just gorgeous things that they do with anatomy that I'm so jealous of. And again, it's practice. So if I was also drawing a smut webcomic in all of my free time, I know that I would improve greatly too. There, good enough. All right. Oh, that's what we got. It's kind of far from the thing. There's my bee. There's my happy bee drinking tea. Doodle doodle doodle. Oops, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna do this. Even though it's a no-no. Leave the tea bag in for years and years. Don't leave the tea bag in, kids. Don't do it. There. It's tea. Ta-da! Oh, yeah, I'll get a picture of that. We'll get it on Discord, and you will get a picture of my daughter as well. So thank you, Astrid, even though it terrified me when I saw the redemption there. Thank you. I do need that. Oh, and actually, here's like some of the sketches that became her. So I was trying to plan it out for how it would fit. And like when you do a quick gesture sketch, it's always hard to make it become like the real artwork that you want it to become because it loses the energy from the gesture, which is frustrating. But yeah, there's some of that. Oof. Hey, a treat. Thank you. Thank you for the treat. Beautiful. Thank you. Love the happy TV. Thank you. It was terrifying to start and then became fun. Arame, you're free. You're free. Thank you for my treat. Don't leave the tea bag in. Don't put the milk in first. I do put the milk in first. Or no, I don't put the milk in first. I put sugar in first, and then I put in the tea bag. I pour the hot water over it, and then I let it steep for a while. And then I pour the milk in because then I take it to my room and I don't want to have to go back out and get milk and everything. I let it sit a little while more and I take the tea bag out and then I chug it. So I'm probably doing horrible things that are not supposed to be done to tea, but... Oh, it is a Tetley's thing? I was thinking of writing TEA on the little tea card thing. And I just thought, I would be very clever and write the letter T instead. I didn't know it was Tetley's. I don't think I've ever had that brand. I know I've seen it around. We do have it in our stores. I don't think I've had that brand, though. Arame, you can't remember the last time you talked so little. Are you going to rest at home? You're supposed to rest at home, Arame. Don't leave the tea bag in. Family friend, don't only leave the tea bag in, but they have 2 bags. That's not quite so bad. I do like a very strong tea, but the longer that it's left in, it will start to get like more bitter, which actually for a while I actually did like a bitter tea, and I would leave the tea bag in, and I don't like it anymore because I came to my senses, I guess. I don't know. You can like what you like, and it's okay. So for a while, I actually did prefer to leave the tea bag in and have it get like more bitter. I don't know why. I don't like it now, but whatever. Like gasp. It's like, oh no. Unfollow. Unfollow. Asked her, do you feel weird putting the milk in when the tea bag is in because you're worried you're taking the milk back out? Yeah, I'm not. The only thing I try to be careful of is when I have, I have the cutest thing. Were you following when I got my little, I have a loose leaf tea strainer that's a little T-Rex, and it's the most adorable thing. And that's the only time I will not put sugar or milk in before. If I'm using like a tea strainer, I just do the tea and then I take it out and I put everything else in. Arame party? No. No Arame, bad. No party. Rest. Rest. Not my cup of tea. Tea crimes, yes. High tea crimes. Ooh, time for foods. Get the good foods. Get the good foods. Oh, you haven't seen it. I should go get it. Give me 2 seconds. I will get that. And then we'll make a possum. I promise. This is... I don't know. Not like we have like a usual schedule. But yeah, I'll get the little tea strainer and then we'll make a possum. It'll happen. Here, have a TB, and I'll be right back with my little T-Rex. Cool. There we go. And like an idiot, I forgot I have a be right back screen and muting the microphone and everything. So all right. So here are my dinosaur tea things. So I have a cool mug. This used to be my go-to mug before I got this guy. So I have my T-Rex mug. And it's a pain in the butt to clean. So that's as clean as it gets. Anyway, I like my T-Rex mug. And this is my little T-Rex tea strainer guy. Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is. So happy. He's really dirty right now because I'm a slob. He's so happy. I love him so much. So you just put his little paws like over the side there. And he's so happy. I love how happy he is. So yeah, this was a Christmas or birthday present from my sister who knows me too well. And he's perfect. He is so perfect. I love him. Love him, love him. Yeah. So this is my guy. I think she just got him on Amazon. So if you need something cute like that, I think he's just on Amazon. Well, hey, false idols! Pro streamer! Obviously. Like I said, this is dirty, don't judge me. I just dumped out, like, tea leaves, so I haven't washed it yet. They're all dry in there right now. Anyway, yeah, so you just fill it up with the loose leaf tea, if you've never used a tea strainer before. You scoop in the loose leaf tea, and then you can fit him into his base. And yeah, then so the tea steeps through his egg, not his butt. False idols. False idols. Beautiful. I'll see myself out. Scrolling online, grocery shopping, and hey, Tetley's tea. They're listening. Zach, they're listening. That's creepy when that happens. I hate it when that happens because it's like, technically I know they're not listening and it's not some giant conspiracy and whatever, but still, like, it makes you pause for a moment. Like, what have you heard, computer? What have you heard? So cute. Yes, yes, it's so cute. You're learning so much today. Welcome in, False Idols. How are you doing? How do you do? All right, let me get yarn. I need the pink and the white first. All right, so from this point onward, my channel becomes lies because we made this bee. So this is the bee in the title. Before stream, I made this bee just to make sure I could freehand it and it would work and make sense, and it did. This guy. So those are the bees. Let's turn this down a notch so that you can see things. All right, and then the vote was for a little possum. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it. And I need a 5.5 millimeter hook. Hi, bee. Discord. Osis's cat. Osis's cat joined us on Discord. Quick pet share. Look at that cat. Oh, he's so beautiful. Orange cats are so pretty. Orange long-haired cats are like, they're so pretty. That's a pretty cat. That's a pretty cat. Yeah, we were on earlier looking at Nervous Corvid's Backyard Bunny and Bombercraft's Adorable Puppies. And I'm looking for my pattern, and I found it. Yeah, exactly. Ah, yeah, they're all awesome. But that possum, though, ooh, which actually reminds me, if I'm doing the possum, I had better put him on Etsy and look at the link. He's on sale. The possum pattern right here is on sale for $2 on Etsy. Oh, you're finally starting to feel ready for a new cat. Man, I don't know what we'll do or when. Our cat's 12 now. She's doing great and everything, but man, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, obviously, but that'll be really hard. That'll be hard. Oh, new kitten would be so much fun. New kittens are ridiculous. Your grandma's dogs are the best. Oh, and actually go to the pattern so I can read the thing and make a possum. Here we goes. When you move in a few months, as you're moving in, I'm moving in a few months as we're moving in with 4 dogs and 2 cats. Oh, we are, yes, gotcha. Yeah, I begged and begged my now husband, then boyfriend, fiance, for a cat when we lived in Pittsburgh. So our cat is a Pittsburgh cat. And we told her when we went back to Pittsburgh last week, we told her we were bringing back and exchanging her for a good cat. We didn't do it. We love our cat. She's very bad, but we love our cat. But yeah, I begged and begged. Begged him, like, please, can we have a cat? And we got the worst cat. And he's never quite forgiven me. He loves her too. He loves and loves her. But he always brings up, he's like, you know, you told me what it's like to own a cat. You lied to me. Everything you said about owning a cat has been a lie. Yeah. This cat's been amazing. I need to use the phrase now husband more. Now husband. Who knows about the future? So much can happen. Cliffs, sharks. You never know. All right, so we're doing. All right, so I've never made the possum in the chenille yarn. I've only made like 6 of them in the Bernat velvet, and they work out really nice in the Bernat velvet. And bless her, naughty kitty. Oh, she's a naughty kitty. You want a dog, but you have to wait for your own place. Yeah, I think I've come to decide that I enjoy dogs, but I think I more enjoy visiting dogs. Growing up, we had 2 different dogs at 2 different times, and they were both outdoor dogs. So I actually have a really hard time like coping with an indoor dog who's like always there and always wanting stuff, and if you move, it's like on top of you immediately wanting stuff. Cliffs, sharks, so hubby needs to stay away from mountains and the sea. Mountains would be hard. He loves hiking, loves mountains, but sea would be easy for him to just totally avoid for the rest of his life. Hey, Lady Bee, welcome in. We're telling lies. We're not doing bees anymore. We're doing a possum. Oh, and Janny, if you have free hands, could you do a shout out for our Lady Bee? If not, I will do it in like a second. But Lady Bee, how are you doing? Happy Friday! I really need to get another dog, but first I need to restart renovating the house first. That's a big project. Zach, your pupper is 15 years old now. Oh, pupper. Pupper. What kind of pupper? What kind of mix or?
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, I love those colors in that. Splat.
I was scooping up all the paint and putting it in here. Why is that so dark? Borlack.
Borlack.
Show him what I mean for stream.
He's now deaf and very slow and arthritic. Yeah. No, like I said, my cat's doing well right now. She's 12. So she's getting up there, but I can also see differences in her body. You know, she kind of, old cats get like really bony and everything, and she's kind of starting to do that a tiny bit. I mean, she's still a great weight, but yeah, so you can see they're getting older, and it's just sad that they're getting older. Sharks and sinking sand. Biggest fears as a child. Not so much of a problem in reality. Exactly. Yes. No, I love that meme where, what is it like? Quicksand has turned out not to be as big of a problem as I always thought it was growing up, kind of thing. Only they said it in a more pithy and funny way. But yeah, no, all the cartoons was like, oh no, it's quicksand. So, man, I was on the lookout for quicksand in the middle of the woods in New York State. I was really sure I'd have to deal with that at some point, and I made sure I knew how to deal with it. If I got to quicksand, like, you got to make yourself kind of like flat so you could float better, and so you don't sink as fast. And so, yeah, I'm ready. Quicksand. Zach, you have a poodle mutt mix. Oh, poodle mutt mix. An aramade, a nice woman gave you a flower. Oh. Well, except for the no voice, and hopefully you're feeling well otherwise, you're having a pretty good day. Boss mom sent you home, and everyone's treating you nice at work. You got some treats. Jenny, you have only a couple of hours to go, and you're free from work for 3 days. 3-day weekend. That's nice. 3-day weekend is good. Oop, I think that was supposed to be a this. Oh, and I missed too. Just like children to always needing things. Yes. And I know that's a me problem, not the dog's problem. So, like, I try not to complain about it too loudly. It's a me problem. What kind of cat? My wife has a Siamese cat that lived into their 20s. My grandma had some Siamese mixes. They were beautiful and pretty smart little stinkers. Our cat's just a black and white, like domestic short hair. You know, nothing fancy. Just your average bad cat. Again, we love her, but she's a bad cat. Two things to be scared of in the sea around the UK: sharks and toilet paper. No. Oh, yuck. Yuck, wet toilet paper. Countryside in the Midlands, and I thought quicksand would be a problem. Exactly. Exactly. No, wait, I wasn't supposed to do that. Here's me multitasking. Good job, me. 1, 2. Haven't made these guys in a while anyway. Here we go. Okay. Now we're doing a possum for real. For real, guys. No more lies. You have one of those Halloween demon cats? Oh. My friends have... Well, for a while they had one, like just a black short hair cat that had gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. And they still have him, but for a while he was an only child. And they have like a business collar with a tie, so it's kind of like little white starched collars and a little tie, and he'll wear it, and he's adorable, and his face is all like smushed. He's not like a Persian or whatever, like it's not like a pug face cat, but oh, he's the smushiest face, and he's so sweet. And they adopted a long-haired black cat, and he has the hugest moon eyes. And I'm so jealous because all of the cats they've ever had have been the friendliest cats I have ever met. And my cat is just a jerk. She's just a jerk. I'm so jealous. We love her. She's a jerk. I keep feeling like I need to throw that in there so I'm not just like disparaging my cat until the end of time. That's why that didn't work. Oh, absolutely. If you join the Discord, I have a whole pet section. Here's a little witch. Oh, kitties. I love cats. I love cats. I'm definitely a cat person. Again, I like to visit dogs. I do enjoy dogs, but I don't think I'm of the correct temperament to have a dog, like an indoor dog, living with me. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Janny. Good call to actually put the link in there, which I just didn't even think of. Lady B, your cats are not right in the head. This is why they fit right in around your house. That's my grandpa's line, too. He says his animals are crazy. He says, of course, like, you know, like owner, like pet. There you go. Back to this. Wait, no. Ooh, guys, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I did it right. Professional. Took you a long time to come around to the idea of getting a new cat. You had Patch for so long. It was hard when we had to say goodbye. Yeah, obviously it's not something that pet owners really want to think about. Once in a while, it just kind of kicks in the back of my head that's like, oh, this is going to happen sooner than I'd like. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Janny. I definitely understand, too, because, yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's different and every situation is different on when is a good time, too, if you're going to get another pet, when to do that. Because it can be hard. It can really be hard. As a wise philosopher once said, it is better to have loved and lost than have never have loved at all. I know. It's still hard. It is. Yeah, I had the same, one cat that was my cat all through my childhood. And I had it ever since it was a little kitten. And yeah, he was a really good cat. He was a good one. A sensitive soul. Oh, you added your kitties to Discord. All right, we will go. Oh, I have one more row, and then we switch to gray. Let's get back to our stitch marker, and we will have to look at cats. Just have to look at cats. Okay, so that's how much bigger so far. It will stretch out a little bit more once we get to stuffing it. Oh my goodness. Oh, she is pretty. She's very pretty. Oh. Look at the little basket. Oh my goodness. That kind of face, actually, the face that I was trying to describe, and I was saying kind of a pushed in face, but it wasn't quite right. The face on this little orange cat is similar to Husker's face, the cat who has the business tie. Yeah, oh, so cute. I do love orange cats. I've never had an orange cat. I love orange cats. Oh, thank you for sharing your cats. Thank you. The orange one is famous. Uh-oh. In good ways, I hope. You never know with a cat. He's a cuddle bug. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, my friends who have the two black cats, they, like, even the first time I ever came to their house, actually, Zach, you might know, it's Tamil from PE. It was an art group that Zach and I were both in. And for a while, we lived about an hour away from each other, which we found out like after we met online. And we were like, dude, we live an hour away from each other. Let's hang out. Yeah, so the first time I went to their house, that cat was just like, hello, stranger, you should be petting me right now. And just like climbed on my lap and was like, I'm your best friend now. And that was the most amazing thing. It feels amazing when like a cat's like, hello, you are my friend now. Like you won the lottery. I love it. Yeah. So yeah, Tamil's the one who has the amazing cats, who are just the friendliest and the best and the cutest. The cat you had before the two we have now, you only had for 18 months. He made a big impression on us. He's such a character. His name was Claus Perito. Oh my goodness. He used to jump from tables onto your husband's shoulder. Aw, shoulder cat. He'd go around like a parrot. That's amazing. He thought he was your scarf if you ever sat down. Oh. I've never had a shoulder cat. I have had a shoulder rat. The rat that I had for the longest time, he was the best rat in the world, and I won't hear anything differently. There are no better rats than this rat. But yeah, he'd hang out on my shoulder a bunch, kind of like, under the hair. And if I was sitting at my desk doing like work, drawing, whatever, he, like, if you sit down and your jeans aren't tight to your body, like your jeans, your pants, there's kind of like a little gap between like the small of your back and the jeans. He would tuck right into that, like a little hammock, and he would just fall asleep there. He was the best. The best. All right. Oh, time for gray, which I basically bought just to make possums. But yeah, I've tried to play it out in my head once in a while of when it's our cat's time. And I won't be able to know until it's time, but yeah, I don't know how long I'll have to wait before I can get another cat. You know, but then you hear about the people who are like, you know, I'm waiting, I couldn't possibly have another pet, and then like the universe comes together and like a certain dog or cat, you know, whatever, basically lands in their lap, and it's like love at first sight and a perfect match, and they're perfect for each other, and so who knows what will happen. But as much as I say mean things about my cat, I love her very much. I just have to take her down a notch or two once in a while. So I tell her she's stinky. She's not stinky at all, but I tell her she's very stinky and bad. Otherwise she gets like full of herself, and we can't have that. You send flower. Oh, the flower that you got? Ooh, pretty. I don't know flowers, so I'm probably very wrong. Is that a zinnia? It's very pretty, though. Oh, that was really nice. She gave you a flower. And that now you're resting and not partying, right, Arame? Resting and not partying? Basil, similar to how you adopted your cat last year. Or your last cat, years ago. You had gone up to the vet's office to look at some older cats to adopt, but the vet was running over schedule, and while you were waiting, this little three-legged kitten scampered across the office and sat in your lap. You didn't pick her, she picked you. I love that. I love it so much. Oh, Basil, that's sweet. You don't know. Yeah, I don't know flowers. I don't even know why I tried to, like, say a flower name. Yeah. But it's really pretty. Oh, Lady Bee! Octopus! And while we're in Discord, since I was looking at the flower, Lady Bee! Octopus! With the little curly legs! Actually, I keep meaning to do some